No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not.
Manifest destiny was an ideology in the mid-1800s that expressed the United States' desire for expansion based on white supremacy and the desires of God. It fueled Western settlement, Native American removal, and many wars. In the centuries since the Europeans had come to North America, white supremacy and the desire to convert the native people was very dominant. It expressed the belief that white settlers were destined to expand and conquer the entire continent. Their patriotism was reaffirmed after the War of 1812 and caused them to want to be the dominant country in North America. The Second Great Awakening caused more religious sentiment, which went along with the idea that God wanted Americans to expand. The ability of settlers to make money at this time was great in the West because land was cheap and opportunities were plentiful. The Democrats, such as Jefferson and Jackson, supported Manifest Destiny because they believed that God wanted Americans to spread throughout North America. They also thought that God blessed America, so they were saving native souls by converting them. Economic reasons for moving to the West were furs and gold. The Republicans, such as Lincoln and Grant, didn't like expansion because they wanted to be an example of a purely democratic nation focused inward, not outward.
The single belief that was shared by all was that Native Americans were inferior and it was their duty to civilize them. Whigs were also opposed to Manifest Destiny because the more the United States expanded southward, the more prevalent slavery became.
The Homestead Act obviously was in favor of Manifest Destiny because the government was basically giving away westward lands to anyone who would improve upon it for America. Manifest Destiny was also used as a reason to split Oregon with the UK. Also, when Texas gained their independence from Mexico, one of the major reasons for annexation by the United States was the American belief in Manifest Destiny. Manifest Destiny also caused violence with Indians due to settlers taking their land, which ultimately led to the Indian Removal Act in 1830, which later caused the Trail of Tears. Manifest Destiny is important because it helped the United States gain territory, justify wars, and began spreading the American mindset to a larger area. It caused a major Western movement and a population boom in the western areas of the United States. In review, Manifest Destiny was an ideology used to justify the hardships that were experienced for Western expansion. It ultimately was a contributor to wars and caused much bloodshed, but also contributed to American acquisition of land.